Well, Gypie and I are in West Yellowstone. Really enjoyed Yellowstone National Park. Very few people. Access was kind of hard. So I woke up this morning and tried to figure out where I wanted to go, and I think I want to go down the Coast Highway. I'm going to Seattle today. Or I'm heading towards Seattle today. Well, we're sitting in front of Mountain Mama's. They don't open for about 10 minutes. They make a very nice latte. They got these apple fritters that are amazing. I've already eaten 2 of them. A latte and an apple fritter is $20 with tip. $20. This is West Yellowstone. Parked out front. Barista is driving a King Ranch expedition. Yeah, this place reeks of money. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get my latte. Don't think I'm gonna have another apple fritter. We are headed on 20 West. Gonna hook up with Idaho 87 North here. In a few miles. We're back in the Targhee National Forest, which this was one of my favorite places. It's beautiful here. barely getting a shot. About missed my turn. Now we're on headed north. That's Henry's Lake off to the left. Hey, Gypie. Well, we're back in Montana. We'll be taking the 287 north, probably up to I-90 or I-80, whatever's up there. Still driving on 287 north in Montana. We'll be getting into Ennis, Montana pretty quickly, where I intend to gas up. Out backdrops. Lots of cattle. Starting to see a few pronghorn. Haven't seen many during this trip. Well, we've passed through Ennis, probably the Madison River fly fishing capital of the world, or at least of Montana. Good heavens, there were fly fishing shops and drift boats everywhere. That was cool. Back in the day, I used to do a lot of fly fishing. Quite a bit in this area, actually, but not so much anymore. Well, we're still on Route US 287 north. High plains, rolling hills. couple of National Forest trucks there, and I could hear some chainsaws. So I parked on the road, and one of the trucks was blocking the entrance. This is a very remote gravel road, forest road access. So I walked up there, and they came out to meet me, and we talked for a while. That place, Trout Creek, which is right off to my right here, it's going to be closed. They got to thin out some trees, and they're going to sell firewood out of there. The National Forest Service. Did I have that right? The National Forest Service. Anyway, they gave me a bunch of ideas to camp, especially one down on that Clark Fork River I keep passing by. They said I can park at the boat ramp at Forest Grove, and that river's open for artificial only. Nice. So, got to remember to look and make sure. I think my Montana fishing license is an annual. Pretty sure it is, but I got to check that. So, we're off to Forest Grove Boat Ramp. They said it's real nice. it's Tuesday. I think that's day 22. I think. I haven't been clear on that all day. Gypie and I are just starting to chill out. It's 6 o'clock. I've been fishing in the Clark Fork River. Haven't had any luck today. This is a catch and release section. I understand it's got pretty good trout population in it. Montana's got all wild trout. They don't do the hatchery nonsense, or at least not much of it. We're in the Lolo National Forest. We picked a campsite that's about, I don't know, it was about 8-10 miles from here. But when I got there, there were 3 forestry guys, it was national forestry guys in the campground. They had it blocked off. They were in there thinning, so they said I couldn't stay there. But they told me about this place. It's called Forest Grove. Took a little doing to get here, but I haven't seen a soul since I got here. It's nice. It's a nice place. It's probably close to 60 degrees, if not warmer. Fish aren't jumping. Haven't seen any kind of hatch. We'll wait around a little bit. Maybe something will happen here in the next hour with the river. But unless something interesting happens, we're going to call it a night. Well, it's day 23. It's about 7 a.m. We're all loaded up and we're going to take off out of Forest Grove boat ramp camping area. It's National Park Service has this location in the Lolo National Forest. We're going to continue heading west towards Seattle. Oh yeah, 1-lane bridge. That's us. That's pretty cool. As long as there's no cargo ships in the area. And it's no longer too soon. Going across the bridge, I will never not think of that. All right. So, look at this thing. All right, here we go. It's wood planked. What you drive on is wood. I think we made it. Ah, yes. We made it. Gypie and I found a cool trail. We're just a little south of Clay Elm, Washington. Oh, Gypie's just way out there. She just wants to run. She just ate all of that Indian dry meat that I had. She just ate the most of a pound of hamburger with a big dollop of lard and some of her kibble in it. This morning, she ate, what did she eat this morning? I think I gave her some meat, some deli meat. Oh, no, she had 3 chicken fingers from some greasy ass. Hold on here. Hold on here. I got off trail. I gotta figure out where we are. Old Gypie, she just heads off into the woods. Now I've got a tracking collar on her. And she typically won't go more than 100, 200 yards away. But I keep a good close eye on her. But she's having dog fun. She loves these strips. Day 24. It is Thursday. Thursday the what? I don't know. It's Thursday though, I'm sure of that. We're heading towards Seattle today. We were able to sleep right next the Ice Water Creek in the Wenatchee. I don't know if Wenatchee is a state forest or a national forest, but it's a forest and it is big and remote, and I felt just totally chill there last night. It was awesome. Very nice. Didn't do any fishing. Coulda, didn't. I just stopped to get some footage on these yellow, I think they're cone flowers. They're yellow, they're like mini sunflowers, and they are everywhere. All of the hillsides are just covered with them. They're everywhere. Got to do more investigation on that. And they're good size too, they're not little. I think that's a cone flower. You can see my hand there. They're not small. When I said these yellow flowers are everywhere, I mean it. They are freaking everywhere. All on the hillsides. It's beautiful. I don't know about way over there. Amazing. This is a classic espresso kiosk out west. Those of you that have never experienced this, what do we got? 9 people in line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. 9 people waiting. It's a drive-through. There's probably, this is Cle Elum. I don't know how many people are in this town, but I'll bet it's less than 2,000. I don't know. And there's probably 3 of these kiosks in town. They're everywhere. And the further west you go, the more of them there are. That is where I got my Coffee Jones. The story is, I had just taken over plant manager of our facility in, where was it? Was it Kent or Auburn or Federal Way, Washington? I think that's called West Hill. And on my first day, I'm walking through my plant, and there are these white cups everywhere. Never seen anything like it. White cups with these little dome lids. And they're all over the place. Sitting on pieces of equipment, sitting on work benches. And I go, what the fuck is this? And a guy that worked there, his name was Rhett Stevens. He was from Louisiana. He goes, well, those are mocha cups. I said, mocha cups? What's a mocha? He reached into his pocket, gave me a $5 bill. He goes, have you seen all of the tents and little coffee places all over the place? I said, yeah, what's that all about? He gave me a $5 bill. He goes, go to any of them and get a mocha. That's what started it all. Because then, a couple years later, when I moved back east, and there were no espresso kiosks anywhere. Look at this guy. They're in the milk business. So I moved back east, and there were no espresso places. The story gets much better, but this is the short version. I started roasting my own beans in the oven, and voila, a few years later, I started Granite Ledge Coffee in Canterbury, New Hampshire. First person to use this code, it's only good once. And I'm getting it off of a license plate in front of me. There is the code. For 60% off and free shipping. It's only good once. $60 off and free shipping. How's that? All right, so I'm sitting in line for the espresso place. There's a milk truck right next to me. So far, I've seen him take in 70 gallons of milk. This kiosk it looks to be 12 foot wide by, I'm going to say 20 foot long, but I don't know because I haven't gotten around there yet. Oh, time to move up. Want me to pull up now? That's what it takes to get an espresso. That's so funny. Use your blinker, you fat bastard. So we had a stop near Renton, Tukwila area, Mole Stomping Grounds. Had a little quick business down there to take care of. That's done. Nice. The US 101, it's all socked in, will be for the next 5 days. So, change of plans. Instead of doing the Olympic National Park and Ho Rainforest, I'm going to bang a south on 5 down to Portland and head east to the Dalles. It's in the Columbia River Gorge area. It's really nice down there. The weather's going to be a little nicer. We'll probably hang out down in that area for the next few days, then head west to the Oregon coast. What is that? Astoria, maybe? Is where 101 starts in Oregon. Thereabouts. And then I'm going to head south on 101. The weather beginning Monday, it's going to be really nice that entire week. So I might spend a whole week just going down the coast of Oregon. We'll see. As you figured out by now, things change every day. Beautiful lake off to a left here. Coming into Snoqualmie Pass. Well, we're at Snoqualmie Pass. Beautiful homes everywhere, of course. Skiing, training now, of course. But they've probably got enough snow up there to ski still. Gas is $5.69 a gallon. Good Lord. How do they live? $5.69. Why don't we just go take Saudi Arabia? $1.10 for gas. 74 cents a gallon. We ought to just go take it. All right. We're on our way down from Snoqualmie Pass, 41 miles east of Seattle. Tukwila, here we come. About 34 miles outside of Seattle. I know we're close because there's a Starbucks at every exit. Those of you groaning about Starbucks, they're awesome. I've always liked Starbucks. They make a great latte. Sure, they sell a bunch of fat girl sweet drinks, but so what? You don't buy them. They do like their lattes, though. And those of you that say, oh, they burn their coffee, no, they don't. If you want a lighter roast, buy a medium or a light roast. Stay away from their dark roast. It's that simple. Quit your bitching. Gee